So standing with the feet in parallel and the heels slightly out so that you've got these tramline feet and legs. And just being aware with this sun salutation, if you find the act of squatting down, because we do a little bit of this kind of squatting down, if that feels too difficult, then instead you can just do a forward bend from the hips down to touch, down towards the floor, or even bending the knees, so you kind of do a sort of semi-forward bend, a semi-squat. So just adapting that bit as much as you need to. So we start with our hands in front of our heart space, palms nestling into each other so that the elbows can really spread away in each direction, elbows really opening out. And that really opens across the shoulder blades, so the shoulder blades really opening out. And just take a moment to find and follow your breath in and out in this position. And as we start, we're kind of honouring the spirit in all living beings, a sense of this common humanity, which I think is really important at this particular time. So maybe just a breath in and a breath out for that. And then on the next in breath, when you're ready, as you follow a breath in, just opening the palms of the hands out in front of you. We're warming our spirit in the sun's rays, which is particularly pertinent to these warm days. So we breathe in here. You can almost breathe in and breathe out, but then the next time that you breathe out, we're taking our spirit down to the earth for nourishment. So this is where you either bend forwards or squat down. Let the hands come to the floor. And then on the next in-breath, we're reaching all the way up to the sky, bringing our spirit up to the sky. And then as we breathe out, bending over to the right, cleansing the spirit in the pure water. So you can let your fingers have a little wiggle, nice and fluid. And then again, breathing in, coming up nice and tall, spirit coming up to the sky. And then over to the other side, again, this cleansing, wiggle of the fingers, breath going out. And then we're coming up nice and tall again, taking a nice breath in. And as we breathe out, bringing the arms out and down and round, purifying the spirit in the air. As the hands meet at the bottom, they can come up in front of the heart space. I'd like to just have a breath in and a breath out here. And then we're going to go the other way around. So breathing in, arms come down and around, up to the top, and then release as the arms come down the middle of the body. And then we're taking any wrong or difficult thought or deed, we're reaching up and sort of grabbing in the air, coming down again, either bending or squatting, and placing that in the earth, the fire, to be purified. And then the same on the other side, coming up tall, reaching up, taking any wrong thought or deed, and again down to the ground, down to the fire on the ground to be purified. And then once more reaching up, but this time in the middle, with the hands together and just letting the hands come down through the middle of the body, cleansing, purifying all the different organs. And here we do actually bend over from the hips down to the ground, to touch the ground. And I think in this position it's quite nice to just have a moment of giving the arms a little wiggle, get the neck a little wiggle, and the backs of the legs. Just let the body be nice and soft. And then from here we're going to reach up once more, but bring our hands into this lotus shape. So thumbs and little fingers connected, all the other fingers spreading out wide. And we bring that lotus up through our nerve system all the way up to the sky. Lotus blossom. Again, take a nice breath in. And then as you breathe out, let that come to the forehead. And you can let your thumbs just nestle into the forehead. A sense of this lotus blossom purifying our intellect, our thoughts. Might like to have another breath in there, and then again, as you breathe out, bringing that lotus blossom to the heart space. Letting the heart space be purified. And then the next time that you breathe in, just creating a little bowl with your hands and sending that out in front of you, purifying the spirits of others. And then we're going to take our arms all the way out and around and back to join the palms in front of the heart space. And maybe just a pause again, let the breath come and go. Just noticing how that is. Kind of gentle salute to the sun and to all living things. Gently starting to open up the body. And then from here we're going to interlock our